Guys, my name is Noel Henriquez. In less than a year from now, I'm going to be living in one of those skyscrapers behind me. I'm going to be documenting my whole entire journey on this YouTube channel and also on my IG. I've been posting consistently for over 4 months right now. I've been posting 3 times a day. And don't get me wrong, at first it was extremely uncomfortable. It was extremely, weird posting because that wasn't something I liked doing. But I understood that in order for me to achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve, I had to become extremely uncomfortable. And the way I'm going to be able to move out of my parents' house is by being extremely uncomfortable and by building my personal brand and working on how can I impact as many lives as possible. I started Max Out Fitness Coaching 4 months ago, and the only concern on my mind is how can I be better and how can I make a bigger impact for my clients and for the people in my life. And as long as I just keep doing that consistently, I'm going to be able to have the freedom to live wherever I want. And I want to do this so that I can inspire other people who are in the same shoes as me and who are in the same shoes as me so that they can know that it's possible. Let's get it. Yo, let's get it, let's go. Guys, it's August 12th right now. It's actually my dad's birthday. I'm about to go out to eat with him later at this restaurant I fuck with. But basically in this video, me and Aaron, we're about to go to Miami real quick, about to get some content. We're just gonna vlog everything, vlog the whole thing. And yeah guys, let's get it, let's go. Oh yeah, yo, let's get it. Just got the essential white and the black tea real quick. Fucking know what I'm saying, let's get it. But yeah, I'm about to try it on. But it's literally the same shirt I have right now. But yeah, let's get it. Alright. Bro, that shit was fucking ass, guys. Always choose the better quality because the shirt, it was too thin, and it's like I have this one is like just right, you know what I'm saying, and it was too slim. It's like there has to be a balance between when you're wearing oversized tees and then actual slim fit tees, but they have to be good. I'd rather go somewhere else and get something better. So let's get it. Yo, let's get it, guys. I just want to make this video to document where I'm at right now so I can look back on it in a year from now, 2 years from now, and I can show everybody that you can genuinely come from all the way from the bottom and make it all the way to the top. If you guys look at my gym transformation, my gym journey, I was the skinniest, weakest, most insecure kid that got in there. But the thing is, I stayed consistent and I surpassed everyone else because no one else was willing to be as consistent as me. And that's what always differentiated me from everybody else. I was willing to be consistent. And the other thing I was thinking about the other day is I used to think that people couldn't change. I used to think that if you're born a certain way, there's nothing you can do about it. But I don't know why I thought that way, because my life is living proof of the opposite. You know what I mean? It's like I've changed so much and I've developed so much as a person. Okay, my deep-rooted cores and deep-rooted who I am hasn't changed, but I've changed so much as a person. So now I truly believe that you can change as a person. Doesn't matter how far gone you are. Doesn't matter what position you are. It doesn't matter how, hard you think it's going to be to get out of that hole. There's always room for you to grow. There's always a chance for you to improve, because every single day is an opportunity that God blessed you with to keep going and to improve. So basically, I just want to document where I'm at right now, where I'm at in my coaching business. I started out Max Out Fitness Coaching 4 months ago. It wasn't even called Max Out Fitness Coaching. It was called something complete. It didn't even have a name, you know what I mean? But I just took small steps every single day. And you guys can check out my IG. You can check out all the transformations I've done on my IG. And every single day I'm just focusing on how can I sacrifice myself for my clients each and every day? How can I be the right example for my clients every single day? And when I first started, I realized, okay, I'm telling my clients to be uncomfortable, but I'm not being uncomfortable. And what type of coach does that? So what did I do? I started waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. Not because I'm doing it just to wake. I'm doing it to put myself through an uncomfortable situation so that I can be the example for others. And another thing, just to tie back to how much I've changed, it's like, I would have never even thought I would be waking up at 5 a.m. for no reason a year ago. I would have never even thought I would have ever done that, because the true reality is I don't have to wake up early. I don't have to post 3 times a day. I don't have to do any of this, but I'm doing it for a bigger purpose, bigger than myself. And it's because I'm taking away my selfish feelings and my selfish desires in life. But guys, but right now I have 1.6k followers on IG. I have like, I think 55 YouTube subscribers. Then on TikTok I think I have like 90 followers. And the reason why I'm documenting that is so that, you know, in a year from now in the future, you guys can see it where I started. You know, before I actually had 1.2. When I first started posting on Instagram, I had 1.2 followers. So I gained 400 people who genuinely mess with me, 400 people who like me as a person and decided to follow me. And I'm extremely grateful for that. But at the same time, I know that there's more to come in the future. And, you know, the main reason why you know, documenting this and doing all of this, I don't know if I said this, but it's because I want to show everybody that you can come from the absolute bottom. You know, at the beginning of this year, I was in debt, negative $2,000. You know, I just got out of a relationship and I felt lost. I felt like I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. But everything changed, you know, once I, you know, found a mentor, and once I invested into myself, I went all in and I just cut out all the noise and I cut out all the distractions, because what I realized is that I was so distracted before. It's like all my time was, you know, going into things that weren't, you know, that weren't helping me at all. And a big switch that I made was that I used to be very stingy with my money, but I didn't care about my time. I would give out my time like it wasn't valuable. I would say yes to everyone. And I wasn't very stingy with my time. But now in August 12th, 2025, I'm stingy with my time and I don't care about my money. But there's a difference between not caring about your money and being stupid. You know, obviously I'm not going to be stupid, but everything that I'm investing my money into is my business, my family, the people around me that I care about. And I'm not being as stingy as I was when I'm not being stingy at all, because that wasn't helping me become a better person. And when I was being stingy was when I was the worst version of myself, and that's what I realized. And I came to that conclusion today, actually. But yeah, so I already told you guys how many subscribers I have, and a big goal, guys. This is the biggest goal that I have right now. And the biggest goal I have is I want to move to Miami. I want to move out. Do I know when exactly I'm going to do it? No. When am I aiming for it to happen? Next year. Next year is when I want to move out. I'm 19 years old right now. And, you know, I know my potential is unlimited. But in order for me to maximize my potential fully, I know that the next step is me being around different type of energy, because energy is contagious. Energy is how you make it to the next level. And without the right energy, with negative energy, it can bring you down so much. And the reason why I want to move to Miami is not for the flashy lifestyle. It's not for, you know, the worldly things. It's not for any of that. It's not so I can go out or do any of these things. The reason why is so that I can be around other like-minded people who are around the same age as me, who are on the same mission, who are trying to accomplish the same exact things. And it all starts with fitness, right? It all started for me with fitness, building discipline, building all these habits, building delayed gratification. I'm translating those same exact principles into posting on social media, building my personal brand, you know, into my business, into max out fitness coaching, and being the best possible coach that I can be for my client so that I can give them the best possible results. My fault, guys. I had to take off my shirt. But yeah, I'm translating those same skills that I learned into every single other area of my life. And I'm documenting this journey, like I said, so I can inspire at least one person. If I can inspire at least one person, I don't care if this video goes viral. I don't care about any of those things. I don't care about the views. I just care about, am I impacting somebody to do better? Am I a positive impact on the world? Am I a positive impact on my clients? Am I a positive impact on every single person that I come into contact with? But yeah, guys, you know, I'm excited to bring you guys along this journey of me, you know, moving out on my own. And, you know, it all starts with the small steps. And before you accomplish the goal, you need to envision yourself as that person already. And there's so many things that I've had to sacrifice, so many changes that I've had to make, you know, in my life. And, you know, I'm not thinking in the same way I thought at the beginning of this year. You know, summer's almost over. It's the 8th month of the year. And the first 4 months went to complete waste. You know what I mean? But then April 7th is when I made the decision to go all in. That's when my life changed forever. and I had no other choice. I couldn't just sleep, and I couldn't just make an excuse because I had already went all in, and my ego and my pride was on the line. And if that's on the line, I knew that I couldn't quit. I knew that there was no way for me to slow down. It would be harder for me to slow down than for me to just keep on going and keep gaining up speed. Because when a ball rolls and a ball has momentum and it's going down a mountain, nothing is gonna get in the way of that ball. And yeah, that's why I want to document this for you guys. Thank you for coming along on this journey. And yeah, let's get it. Is it good? Is it recording? All right, bet, yo, let's get it. Oh, fuck. We just got to Design District, y'all boys. Yo, we about to film some W content. Guys, one thing that I struggle with sometimes is I struggle with fucking, what is it? Like when I'm filming content, right? I struggle to get into the flow state. I struggle to articulate my thoughts, you know, in the right, perfect way possible. And it's because I'm not allowing myself to build momentum. I expect the first take to be good when in reality, I just need to start talking and I'm gonna pick it up along the way. And it's like, it's the same thing with any other thing you're doing in your life. You can't expect to just automatically be able to shoot every single three when you first start. You need to warm up first. But then after you warm up, every single three gets easier. But yeah, we're about to go down this elevator right now. Yo, we about to go into the Design District. We about to go into the Gucci store. Aaron, what you about to buy over there? A wallet, some shit, type shit. Yeah, I'm about to get another Goyard fucking card holder and shit. But yeah, let's get it. Let's go. Hold up. Yo, y'all boys, let's get it. Is it recording? I bet. Hold up. Yo, let's get it. We about to get some water. We're thirsty as shit. Guys, you always need to stay hydrated no matter what. Let's get it. Yo, let's get it. We found the water. Let's get it. From Kif. This water was $100. Let's get it. All right, yo. So guys, basically, what I'm gonna be talking about right now is, you know, how other people are afraid of what other people think, right? Because, you know, this was something that I low-key struggle with it sometimes today. But I used to be way worse, you know what I mean? I used to care so much about what other people think. But guys, first of all, you know, right now we're in Miami Design District. We're on top of this random fucking garage right now. The floor looks cool as hell. And guys, these are, you know, the skyline right here of Miami. But yeah, guys, so basically, you know, for me personally, right, I used to care about what a lot of people, you know, used to think. But first, Aaron, let me know, well, give me your thoughts on this first.
I mean, I also used to care about what people thought, but like I lost the care for it, which helped a lot grow on like posting, social media, and doing stuff like that. Like I just don't really think about it too much anymore. I just do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's obviously, it's more fun. Not only is it like better for you, it's just you enjoy it way more.
Yeah.
Like once you see that you have a passion for like posting, creating, doing all these things, once you do it, you enjoy it way more instead of posting it and then thinking about, oh, do people like it? Because
100%.
I feel like the way I overcame it was kind of like, oh, if I think this is cool, then someone else is also going to think it's cool.
Yeah. Wait, are you in the frame then?
Yeah.
I bet. Nah, but basically, let me see. So basically, like, when I first started posting content, right, the first, I would say, like, 30 videos, I would shit myself every single time before posting it, because I was constantly so just like, oh, what do other people think? And I was like, oh, you know, my family's gonna see this, my friends are gonna see this. And you know, my first couple of videos, I'm not gonna lie, like I was super, you know, aggressive, you know what I mean? Like I was saying crazy shit, and that's fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I knew I was gonna get, you know, a certain amount of like backlash for it, and I was okay with that. And you know, on the outside, right, I didn't show any of that, you know, emotion of me caring, but deep down, you know, a part of me saw so many people I wouldn't say switch up, but I just saw a lot of people just start hating, right? A lot of people started hating, right? I had family members that would twist my words and make me point it out as like a bad guy, right? I said this video about how if you don't get into shape, your kids are gonna think you're a piece of shit. And then, somehow my family saw that and they just thought I was talking about my own dad. And it really upset me. I was like, dog, how do these people ever think I would ever say something like that about my own father? And it affected me a lot. I started crying, and I didn't start crying only because of that, but it was because of the opinions of so many other people just at once. And I was like, dog, what the fuck? Like, having so many people's eyes on you and so many people's opinions on you genuinely does change how you are, right? And you see a lot of these celebrities that they go through certain things because of so much hate they get online. And I'm not comparing myself to that, but I'm saying that I understand where they're coming from to a certain extent, right? But at the same time, the person that I am today, internet hate doesn't get to me anymore. People saying shit online doesn't get to me anymore. But what really upsetted me at first was seeing people that were always cool with me and seeing people that I thought had my back 100%. But deep down, when I started doing something extraordinary that was out of the box, they weren't supporting me 100%. And that's 100% fine. At the end of the day, I don't need everybody else to support me, but it just opens your eyes to how people truly are. Because when they say a lot of people don't want to see you doing better than them, it's generally true. And people are scared of your trajectory. People are scared of your past more times often than not. And it's like today, right? We were filming in public, and I'm not gonna lie, we've been out here for like 5 hours. The only time I was able to actually get good content was when we came out on this garage and we just started talking. And the reason why was because there's nobody else here, and it's because I actually could get into my flow state. And I would always tell myself, if there's people around, I can't lock in. And the reason why is I would put those own self-limiting beliefs on me because I was judging myself through their eyes. I know I was judging myself through their eyes, when in reality those are just my own self-judgments. And that's one thing I need to work on, right? I need to be able to just speak wherever I'm at, regardless of where people are. And I'm setting that own self-limitation on me because realistically, they don't know who I am. They don't care. So why does it matter if I just start, filming content and posting wherever I'm at? But I just wanted to document a little bit about my journey. Hopefully in a year from now, I don't have that same feeling of caring about what other people think, and I can just film whenever. And I'm gonna be a better content creator. I'm gonna grow my personal brand, because that's why I'm here, right? I'm here to grow my personal brand so I can have as big as an impact as I can possible. But yeah, guys, that's basically it, honestly. Is there anything else you wanted to say though?
Nah, I mean, I use what I said to like probably help other people, but I mean, I didn't struggle too much with it because I always wanted to like post videos and do stuff. So once I got the camera, I was just excited to get out there. I think, yeah, once you start posting and a lot of people start seeing what you're doing, there's obviously going to be negative and positive, but you only have to focus on the positive. You don't have to care about what people say if it's like negative, because I mean, maybe if it's like an actual constructive criticism thing, you can take it, apply it. But like if it's just hate, then like it shouldn't really bother you too much. You shouldn't, like, if you want to get into the social media and like branding yourself, you got to know what you're getting into, and that's always going to be something that's going to be there, and it's going to be open, because there's people who just like to hate. So
100%. I fuck with that. I fuck with that answer. And one thing that I realized is that me being able to take on this stress actually made me a better person, and it made me actually care less about what other people think. Because having all these eyes, having all this hate on me, you guys look at my comments on my IG, literally 90% of it is hate. But the thing is, I actually planned that specifically because, there's certain things I say and they're specifically intended to upset people, right? And some people aren't smart enough to know that, so they just react emotionally, which is 100% fine. 99% of people aren't emotionally intelligent, right? But I think one thing I got from my mother is that I'm emotionally intelligent and I observe, right? My mom doesn't like to talk a lot, but she observes what other people are doing, and she doesn't like to get involved with people that she doesn't believe are good for her. You know what I mean? And posting on social media and documenting my journey and building my personal brand just helped me develop so much as a person, and it helped me just become a better person in all ways possible. And I just want to document this. I want to document my journey. For any of you guys out there who are looking, maybe to do a similar thing, you need to understand the only thing you need to do is start. Because the moment I got all that hate, the moment I got so many people hating on me, it's like a different feeling you get. It's like you can't prove them right? You have to prove them wrong on a daily basis. And that's why I'm motivated every single day. And me posting consistently is a form of my audience holding me accountable, because I understand that I need to show up for them regardless of how I feel. I need to wake up early regardless of how I feel, so that I can be there for them and for my clients at the end of the day. But guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. This was basically just a short little vlog of my life. You know what I mean? I'm 19 years old. It's August 12th, 2025. The positions I see myself in a year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now are in completely different planet to where I am today. And the thing is, the most important thing is documenting when you're first starting, a crazy journey, so that you can inspire other people. And these videos that I'm making consistently, that I'm posting consistently, they're extremely valuable, because this is something you can't buy. It's priceless. And documenting my journey so I can inspire other people, it's priceless. And it's about energy, right? When I speak to you guys in this camera, my number one goal is that you guys can feel the energy through my voice, through the way I speak. You can feel that everything that I'm saying is coming from authentically myself. Guys, I've been standing in the sun all day. I'm literally going to get sunburned. And the reason why was because of the lighting. Like, I'm not going to get into the shade because my content's going to be worse. And it's like, bro, my skin is red, but it's worth it at the end of the day. I invest so much into content. I invest so much into my personal brand, into building my program and becoming better every single day. And I know that in order to win big, you need to bet big. Let's get it. So guys, thank you for tuning into the video. But yeah, Aaron, you got anything else to say?
Just thank you guys for tuning in. Hope to see you guys again. Subscribe.
100%. Yo guys, check out my dog Aaron's channel. It's gonna be in the link in my description. Let's get it. Let's go.